Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Josephine, and in today's video I'll be talking about my alopecia story, when I had it, and steps I took to regrow my hair. Before then, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button to be notified every single time I post, and don't forget to like, comment and share. Let's get right into the video. So for those who don't know, alopecia is an autoimmune disorder which causes the hair to fall off. Yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of science today. So, and hair loss is different in everyone. Some people lose few hair and others to lose a lot of hair. There is no cure for alopecia, but there are treatments and steps that can be taken to regrow the hair. And some of the sad causes of alopecia are hereditary, age, hormonal imbalance, and hair care. And there are also three forms of alopecia. The first one is alopecia areata, which is the one I had, and that one is hair loss in patches, bald patches on the scalp. And then the second form is alopecia totalis, which is characterized by hair loss on the scalp, all the hair on the scalp, if you get what I'm trying to say. The first one is in patches, and then the second one is on the scalp. And the third one, which is also the extreme one, is alopecia universalis, which is hair loss on the entire body, on the scalp, the eyebrows, every part of the body. So when I had it, when I was 11 years, I had braids. So one day I decided to cut my braids, trim my hair, and I went to the barbering shop. So after when the barber was cutting my hair, then he told me I had some bald patches on my hair. Then I even thought he cut my hair or something. He did it wrongly. But then it was so smooth when I felt it, smoother than any skin. It was the bald patches. They are very smooth. So I was crying because I didn't know what had happened. So when I went home, I went to tell my mom, and she also didn't know. Yeah, so I would wear wigs when I was going to school, and then I would wear scarves anywhere I was going. When my mom sent me to go and buy something, I would just put on a wig. When I'm going to church, I'll wear a wig, because when I would go to school with that, and then my classmates, they would be laughing at me. Me too, I like teasing people, so definitely I'll go and tease people, and then they'll come and tease me, and then I would cry. When I go to church, they would tease me everywhere. They were teasing me. So I went to the hospital with my mom, and we went to different hospitals and clinics, and they were asking me if it was itchy, if it was painful, but then it wasn't. The bald patch was just there. Yeah, that was the only thing. You just see the bald patch, but then it's not itchy, it's not painful. That was it. That was just it. So yeah, when we would go to the hospitals, then they would give me different drugs and different ointments to use. But we were using them, and we weren't seeing any difference. We wouldn't see any difference because we used it for more than 2 months, and we weren't seeing any difference. So we would go to a different hospital, and they would also give us different drugs and different ointment creams, hair creams for me to use, but we weren't seeing any difference. And then the patches also kept increasing. We weren't seeing any changes. So we went to about 4 or 5 hospitals, and then they were all asking me the same questions, whether it was itchy, whether it was painful, and then it wasn't any of that. So I would tell them, and then they wouldn't carry any test on me. They would just give me some drugs and some ointment to use. So the last hospital we went to, the doctor recommended that we see a dermatologist. So we went to this hospital to see a dermatologist, And then they ran tests on me. I did lab tests. So that was when I was diagnosed of having alopecia areata. And then I think it was after a year, yeah, after I had it, after I saw I had it, it was after a year that I was diagnosed, because all the hospitals, they didn't know what that was. So yeah, the doctor told me I had alopecia areata, and then they explained the sickness, the disease. I mean, it's not a sickness, it's just a disorder. Then they explained it to us. So that was what happened. So after the diagnosis, the test and all that, they gave me drugs, they gave me shampoos. And you guys, let me tell you something. The shampoos they gave me, you guys, it left my hair feeling so soft. My hair feeling, it was smelling so nice, because the shampoo, you guys, it was expensive, because the bottle was like this, and then it was like 250 cedis, you guys. It was so expensive, but then, you know, it was good. Before that, someone recommended to my mom that we use aloe vera, because aloe vera, it helps with hair growth. So we started using the aloe vera for a week, 2, 3, and then you got the patches started growing again. But I think it was growing little by little. But once we were using the aloe vera, new patches also started coming in. Do you understand? So now we needed something to let it stop coming, so that we will treat the ones I have, because it got worse. It got worse, so I had to trim my hair like very down anytime I go to the barbering shop. And then I would wear wigs, I would tie scarves when I'm not in school, when I'm going to church, when we're going out, when my mom sends me to buy something, I would just wear a wig, or I would tie a headscarf, because people were laughing at me. And then people were also curious to know what it was, because anytime you go somewhere and then everyone is looking at you, and they'll be talking about themselves and then asking what it was, because the patches, it was so smooth, like smoother than any skin. It was very smooth, so once the sun hits on it, it will be reflecting. So when you go anywhere, people would be looking at you, staring at you, and wanting to know what it was. So we started using the aloe vera with the shampoos, the hair creams, and then the dermatologist, they also gave me some drugs to take. I've forgotten the names, but if I remember, I'll link them in the description box. So I was taking them, and then I started seeing changes after a while. So I saw that the hair was growing, but it didn't grow, it wasn't so fast. Do you understand? It was growing little by little, but at least I was seeing some improvement. So I was okay, because I knew once it has started growing, then it's definitely going to regrow again. Yeah, so the new patches, those started coming, and then it got to a point, and then it stopped. Do you understand? It stopped, and then they all started growing. But before that, the dermatologist told us that for some people the hair never grows back, and for others too, the hair grows back after some time, even without treatment. Yeah, after some time the hair will start growing back. And for others too, you need to treat it, use other products to get the hair to regrow. So I had alopecia for 6 years, and I can't say there was this product that I used that helped me to grow my hair back, because I used a lot of different products, so I can't just mention one. Yeah. So if you're out there and you're suffering from alopecia, I want you to know that you are not alone in this. I've been there before, and I know how it feels to have it, especially being a child. Yeah. So yeah, you can try many other things, but one thing I would recommend is using aloe vera. I know it really works, so you can use that, and yeah, you see what you get. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and let's see what I've got for you in my next video.